Gang, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy Six, man. Today we're going to be bringing my E36 back to life. As y'all can see here, man, this is my F30. This is my 328i E36. They're both 328i's actually. This is M Sport. The E has been down. The E has been down for some time, as you guys have probably noticed from the channel. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain to y'all kind of why it's been down. I mean, if you guys can look right here on the ground, see all that on the ground right there? Yeah, this is why the E's been down. Basically, the E has been having a power steering leak. So it literally leaks all of the power steering fluid out of the power steering reservoir. I don't know if it's coming from the power steering pump or steering rack itself, but the E36 is leaking a shit ton of power steering. Like, it literally leaks it all out. If I don't drive it for a couple of days, it leaks it all out. And I've had the E in hibernation. So this winter, the E has been hibernating. I haven't driven this car in like 2 months, maybe 3, honestly. This car has been sitting. I've been having the car sitting for the winter. It's been cold as shit outside in Georgia. I just haven't even felt like driving this car. And on top of that, the power steering issue has just been holding me back because I have to fix it every time I drive it. So I've just been letting it sit. And now I'm actually about to get it fixed. I'm gonna take it to my buddy Will's shop over at Solo. I'm gonna get it up on the lift. We'll lift it up and be able to look up under it and see where that leak is really coming from. Now, the reason I'm saying we're bringing the E36 back to life is because the E36 has no life right now. The E36 is dead. As you can see, the F30 is looking beautiful, man. We're on BC coils, man. The fitment is looking immaculate, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the purpose of this video. Today, we're focusing on bringing the E back to life. And when I say the E is dead, this is what I mean. Oh, man. Feels good to sit back in this car. But let me show you guys something, right? I'm gonna push the clutch in. Make sure the car's in neutral. Watch this. I'm turning the key, guys. Absolutely nothing, man. The car is absolutely dead. So, what are we gonna do to fix this? So, the way I'm gonna attempt to bring this car back to life, obviously the obvious way, I'm just gonna try to jump this engine with the F30. Let's take a look at this power steering reservoir. I want you guys to see what I'm saying. I mean, if you look down here, all this liquid is coming from under this car. All this liquid has been just pouring out of here. And now we look in here, so I'll put my flashlight up so you guys can see. This is our power steering reservoir right here. Let's see if there's even any in here, because this literally, I will look in here. Okay, there's some liquid in there. There's some liquid in there right now. But like sometimes, like, and it's lower than it was when I put it in last. I just put some in 2 days ago and it's already way lower, meaning that it's already leaking all of that power steering fluid out of the reservoir. Now, I don't know where it's going because it's not going in the steering rack. But this is what we're gonna do. So in the E36, there is a battery tender up here under the hood. Right here we have a positive terminal, and then I'm just gonna ground it somewhere, probably like right here on this piece of metal over here. This piece of metal right here, I'm probably gonna ground it right here, the negative terminal. Let's pop the hood on the F30 real quick. All right, so the F30 is like a little bit hot right now, actually, because I just got done driving it. Over here on the F30, this will be my positive terminal, and then I'm gonna ground right here on this little silver piece right here. I think that's a good ground spot. I'm gonna go ahead and get these cables hooked up and try to jumpstart the E and see if we can get it some life. I mean, nothing was coming on. Not even any dash lights, meaning the battery is just completely dead. I might even have to try to jump it through the trunk, because the battery is in the trunk actually on both of these cars. So we're gonna see how it works if I just try to jump it through the hood. So we're gonna go ahead and attach the red terminal here. Make sure we have a good solid connection there. I'm gonna attach this black one right here. Okay, that's a pretty good solid connection there and there. I'm gonna move on over to the E. It's pretty easy. Oh, pretty easy how you remove this one. All you do is just pop it up like that, and it just pops right over. And then there's a little bolt there. We're gonna stick our red connected. Let's have a good connection there. I think that's a pretty good connection there. We're gonna attach this black one here to this ground over here, and this is when we should start seeing some sparks. We should see a spark here. If we see a spark, that's a good thing. Yeah. So right now, I think this means the battery is charging. I'm gonna sit this here and let this charge the E36 for like 5 minutes or like 3 minutes, and I'm gonna start the F30. Let that charge the E36 for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna try to start the E36. So right now, as you guys saw, I went ahead and attached the red then the black on the good battery, then I attach the red, then the black on the bad battery. While this is charging, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all some plans for the E36, guys. I got some crazy shit coming for this, man. I told y'all I was gonna have some stuff coming for this car, man. I wasn't joking, man. I found a guy who's selling an E36 M3 diff. It's an LSD diff from an E36 sedan. I'm gonna cop it next week when we get back from Orlando, and we're gonna throw that in the E36, man. So we'll be able to start drifting this thing, man. I'm gonna get some new diff bushings. I'm gonna get some control arms, you know, angle kit type of things. I'm still gonna keep the engine pretty much base. Right now, I'm not really planning on taking this car to the track to drift it, like right now. Like, you know, really going and trying to drift laps in this thing, like really sliding. But as far as being able to just kick out turns here and there and power slide like things I do in this car, this is what we're gonna be able to do in this. And you guys obviously know this car sounds lovely, so it's gonna be insane once I put the LSD in here and we can start power sliding and drifting around in it. Yeah, guys, this is the next thing planned for this, man. I got the LSD coming. I'm getting a steering wheel, a quick release steering wheel. I'm supposed to meet a guy in Orlando actually who's selling some, so I'm gonna see about him. But definitely gonna get the quick release steering wheel, do a quick shifter, and then we'll have the LSD in the car, and then it'll be pretty pristine. It'll be a pretty good daily. I'm still gonna probably gut the back and whatnot, but we'll see. This has been sitting for a couple of minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the F30 and let it start charging the E36 with the engine running. All right, guys, so I'm in the F30. I'm gonna start the engine. Kind of nerve-wracking. I don't know if I'm about to explode something. Okay. There's the engine on the F30. It's running. Beautiful F30. You know the fucking vibes. So we're gonna let this run for a minute, let this charge up the E, man. Let it charge for about 5 minutes, charge it up, then we're gonna try to start the E. And I haven't started this thing in months, so this is gonna be a very, very loud cold start. We're bringing the E back to life, man. We're bringing it back. It's literally dead right now. We're bringing it back to life with another Beamer, like another 328. You feel me? It's like the kid. It's like the older dad. Like, this is the 99 328, and this is the 2014 328. So it's like, you feel me? Your kid is having to wake you up out of your sleep because you've been asleep for too long. Like, wake up, grandpa, you know what I mean? Like, guys, so the car's been running for about 5 minutes. I revved the engine on the F30 a couple of times just to try to give it a little bit more juice. So let's see what happens now. Let me try to start this car. Let's see, clutch in, make sure the car's in neutral. Oh shit! The E is alive! The E is alive! Oh my god, it's so loud. It's like the fan is working pretty well. Now that we got the E to start, man, we just brought the E back to life. Now that we got the E to start, man, this time I'm gonna take these off. So I'm gonna take the negative terminal off, battery just jumped. Then I'm gonna take the negative terminal off the F30. Then I'm gonna take the positive terminal off the F30, and then the positive terminal off this car. But I do need to let this car just sit for like a good 30 minutes running though, just to get some charge into this thing. I mean, this car has not been started in 2 to 3 months, guys. Jump started E36 with the under the hood tender. I mean, a lot of people would say you need to do it through the trunk, but it's obviously possible that you can do it under the hood. Sit that somewhere safely. I'm gonna take off the negative terminal here. Sit that there. Take off the positive here. Sit that there. Take off the positive here. There you have it, guys. There you have it, guys. How to jump the E36, man. We just brought the E back to life. A lot of shit coming for it, man. I appreciate you guys for tapping into this video, guys. Quick banger, man. It's your boy Six. You already know the vibes, man. Repping the fucking gang at all times. Catch us in Orlando next week, man. It's a movie, man. It's gonna be a movie. I'm gonna be making mad content. All the new subs, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Shout out to all of you guys for supporting me, man. The freaking gang, man. Y'all see it, man. F30 E36, man. You can't beat it. I'm gonna rev it a few times just for fun, man. Just because I haven't been in this car in so long. See if the lights work. Damn, the lights work too.